everyone, welcome back to Bala with D.J.A.Y, and today we'd like to talk to you about body types and their secrets, right? So first of all, we're going to talk about why you can't lose weight, but before that I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my background, right, and why and how I know all this, right? So first of all, I started at the age of 14 with martial arts, capoeira, Brazilian martial arts, and then after that I went to Muay Thai, then Jiu-Jitsu, right? Got very passionate as well about dancing, so I became a professional dancer and then a choreographer in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Okay, so I participated in a lot of Rio Carnival as well with some of the samba schools in Brazil. So now in fitness, I started really young after I finished my school, right? Started with Pilates, then ended up doing some studies in physiology, kinesiology, also about mechanics, extremely important. Talks about all the angles and how you actually can avoid just getting injured, right, when you're exercising. Just today I would like to share with you a few things that sometimes can be really frustrating when wanting to lose weight. Okay, so for the ones that don't know, we have three types of bodies in humans, right? One is ectomorph. The ectomorph people, like me, right? People that obviously can eat anything they want, right? And then they put on weight, right? So also we got some good things and other things that are not very so good, right? So the good things are obviously we don't put on weight quite quickly, but the bad thing is that it's really hard for us to put on muscle. Okay, so now we can create lean muscle, but also to create a bigger muscle, a larger muscle is quite hard as well, right? That's all ectomorphs, right? Therefore, we don't need to diet so much. We can eat whatever we want, and sometimes people feel a bit envious of us, right? That's ectomorphs, right? So now then we go to the mesomorphs. So the mesomorphs are the people that are actually super easy to build muscle. Okay, so those ones that want to be a bodybuilder, right? So if you are looking into bodybuilding, there's your path, go for it, you're gonna be doing great, right? So the other thing that we have in mesomorph bodies, right, which is the middle one, okay, is that they also assimilate fats, right? What does that mean? It means that basically they need to look and watch the diet, right? Especially with fats, because the fats are also the type of body on mesomorphs, the type of body also basically accumulates the fat, it doesn't like burn it off like in ectomorphs, for example. So it's a big thing, right, for people that want to define more the bodies, get more shredded, right, and sometimes win competitions in bodybuilding. So they need to really be strict with the diet as well, right? So there's some pros and cons, as you can see, right? It's not such a perfect body. We all have things that work in our favor, and other people and other things that work on against our favor. All right. Now the last type of body, which is the most common one for the ones that want to lose weight, right? And it's always been a problem to stay steady with the body weight, and and also the way they want to feel also is quite challenging, right? And it's called endomorphs. The endomorphs are people that actually tend to put on weight quite easily, right? So these kind of people are the ones that are also always watching the diet, right? Anything that they eat wrong is gonna be shown in the body, and then in the end you feel extremely frustrated. You have tried everything and nothing has worked, right? I understand. I really feel that for you, because I know it feels like anything you eat is bad for you. Any diet you go on is actually not so successful, and you end up basically giving up or going straight to theater and doing a liposuction, right? No need for that. So today I'm gonna explain a little bit more about that, right? Now, number one thing I want you to do is actually try to identify your type of body, right? If you got a type of body that is an endomorph, then I'm gonna talk to you a little bit more about that, a mesomorph or an ectomorph, right? Now, amongst that, we got two types of proportion in your body, right? One is called genoid. The genoid body is actually the pear shape. People that obviously is like this and open up, right? So this kind of people obviously is gonna accumulate more fat and more mass in the bottom part of the body, right? Now the other one is called android. And the android people are people that actually put on weight more at the top. Okay, so the trunks to be broader, right? And therefore, when you are a woman, for example, it feels a little bit kind of strange that you got that type of body. Now, this is the proportion of the DNA already. So you're gonna always have a larger, thoracic cage right here, and skinnier legs, right? So to be able to work with those kind of bodies, right, it's a proportional type of body or composition, basically, you need to really like watch the type of training you're doing and also the diet as well, okay? So all these is a whole group of things that you have to work on if you want to lose weight, or you want to just really get the body you always wanted, but you don't know how and why you can get it, right? Now, when we talk about ectomorph bodies, right, the people that are skinny, or people that just don't put on weight easily, can eat all the fat they want and then just go straight to the bowel and nothing happens, right? These kind of people are people that actually they need more heavyweight training, right? So based on heavy weight, right? Not so much cardio, because every single cardio session they do, they're gonna be burning the muscle. So for the ones who don't know, every time you think that you're actually losing and burning fat when you're sweating, I'm sorry for disappointing you, but you're not burning fat. You're actually releasing water, right, and electrolytes. So I'm sorry about that, but now the truth is when actually you are burning fat, you need to have a certain, it's called the zones, right? So basically the zones are divided into recovery, fat burning zone, aerobic zone, and intervals, all right? So for example, if you want to really find out how to train your body, if you're looking for losing weight, in this case, I'm going to explain to you just after you continue explaining to you if you are an ectomorph body, mesomorph, or endomorph, right? So we're talking about the ectomorph people. So people want to put on muscle, they need, obviously heavy weight training, right? Not so much cardio, right? And increase protein, right? And fiber in the diet. So fats are also allowed. However, you can try always to recommend to have always good fats, no bad fats. Good fats actually, are not trans fats that actually always live and come in the animal protein, right? So in this case, we're gonna try to go towards good fats like avocado, like nuts, like peanut butter, coconut, or yogurt, etc. Right? I can actually give you more, suggestions in a different video, right? Now, the people that mesomorph people that want to just actually not go so big, right? They're looking to lose weight, but they can't do it, right? So very important that when they train, all right, when you train, if you have a mesomorph body, you need to make sure you do cardio, enough cardio in your routines, and also increase more reps instead of using so much weight in such a little amount of reps. So it's very important. It's called the increasing pyramid and decreasing pyramid of weight, right? So in this case, what I would recommend you, if you're on a mesomorph body and you're looking to slim down and also get shredded, is not to use so much heavy weights, right? Not to do low reps. Instead, I want you actually to work more on your long reps, still burning hard, right? Between 10 and 15 reps, okay? And the exercises need to be actually compound, which I'm gonna be talking later on in a different video as well. So stay tuned, right, for that reason. But yeah, so if you are looking to lose weight for the mesomorph person, then you have to basically increase more cardio, right? Decrease fats, right? And increase more protein, okay? To be able to, and also the carbohydrates need to be really low, if possible, actually kind of none, right? So the fats actually you can have, right? But also good fats again, not so much, but you have moderated fat in your diet, more protein, fiber, which is all the vegetables and greens that you need for the antioxidants and anti-aging properties, right? But the carbohydrates need to be really monitored, because the carbohydrates is what actually makes the whole disaster, right? Now the last one, the most important ones for most of the population, the ones that are endomorphs, right? People that put on weight easily. So these kind of people are people that need actually a full variety of training, right? We go from actually strength training, which is weights, and to resistance training, right? That's part of the whole program. If you want to lose weight, right, you can do, you know, toning sessions, you can do cardio sessions, you can do high intensity training sessions as well. But the most important is to have variety, because you want to just lose fat, no muscle. And the ones that think that when you start losing weight is fat, the first thing you lose is muscle, unfortunately. So how can I avoid that? Right, the way we can avoid that is actually making sure that you have enough protein in your diet, such as meat or fish or chicken or even vegetable protein, right? So increase protein, reduce basically nearly 100% the carbohydrates, or you can go on our nutrition called the battlefield nutrition, which it works with a a low and high carb diet, which is actually extremely sustainable. Right, you don't have to stop eating the things that you like, you know, you crave every day, but it's all about the timing and the right portions when you eat, right? So we're gonna just talk about basically that if you want to lose weight, number one, just basically work on always watching your carbohydrates, right? Increasing protein to continue building that body mass index, which is the percentage of muscle, and decrease the fat percentage. Right, we have to use good fats in order to burn fat. So fat burns fat. It's extremely important, you know that. Don't be afraid of fats. Fats are not the problem, it's sugar, right? Sugar comes in all the refined carbohydrates, even in natural, for example, natural sugar comes in, fruits. That also, even though it sounds really natural, really holistic, etc., it actually doesn't do the job for you. I'm focusing more on the protein, and the great good protein, essential protein, fiber, and good hydration, right? Extremely important, the hydration. Water, even lemon water to start detoxing your liver. It's extremely important because it's different topic. The process of detoxification in your body is two of them, right? So once you start losing weight, your liver becomes quite heavy, right? And that's why when you start doing great and everything else, you go into a plateau. And that plateau means that your liver became too toxic and doesn't know how, is struggling to release, actually get rid of all the toxins that your body has been holding for a long time in your bowel, right? So we're gonna talk about that later, but in the meantime, I'll leave you with those secrets, okay? Those kind of little things that we don't know and why any program you have tried hasn't been successful for you, right? Very important to know the type of body you are, the proportion you have in the composition in your body, which is Gen or Android, and also the type of training you're using for yourself as well as your diet, right? Hope this was helpful, guys, right? Just stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe and like it, share it. Extremely important information, and we'll be releasing a full series of videos that are extremely important for people that want to achieve, right? And want to feel better about themselves. Thank you so much, guys. See you next time.